Good evening.
Hey.
Welcome back to Dissect. Of course, I go by the name of Novelist.
And I am Jewel.
And I just realized that we're both in black. The whole time we're talking, I just now realized
I
it.
was just about to say that. I mentioned it when we're backstage, but you were getting ready and
Right?
yeah, so we're matching. I think we've been
Wasn't
hanging
planned.
out a little bit too much on this thing.
What does that mean? What are you trying to say? You had enough of me?
Yeah, so we're hanging out too much.
Yeah, so interesting show today. We do not have a guest.
It's
I
okay.
guess those things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll come back and explain to the people why we don't have a guest. And we'll tell them who's rude and who's not rude, I guess. We'll be back in 2 2s with Dissect, man. See you guys in a second.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross.
I'm Janelle Xavier. And where's Xavier Street?
This is what the beats on the inside and we're ready to go.
Are you, Jewel? I think you have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
I just get to the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette Alona People.
I am Selena.
And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumpa. Stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. And a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you'll be like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen.
I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
People forward in victory.
And we're back. You know what? I don't see us live on Facebook or any of these platforms. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of weird.
It was
But
not
anyway.
set to be on there.
No, I mean it's on, obviously, because I can see people watching it, but I just can't find it. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. So,
Well, thanks for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and the other platforms.
if you guys are really there.
Right, let's see. Maybe I can go on and see if somebody's watching.
Yeah, that's weird. I usually as soon as the show starts, I get a notification saying that YouTube and all that. I didn't get none of that, but obviously people are on. So what's going on? Gotta apologize to the people of Dissect World. We don't have a name for people who watch us. The dissectors.
Dissectors.
The doctors or something. Dissectees. Dissect community. Yeah, we gotta apologize for not having a guest this evening. I want to bash the guest by all rights. I know it's not right. It's not professional, but I won't be so harsh. But there's certain things I wanted to talk to the guests about that I'm still gonna bring them up.
Yeah, we can still address.
I'll be professional.
We can use the word address instead of bash. We're addressing issues and topics, and that's nothing wrong with that because that's what we do in Dissect, right?
That's right.
We dissect the things.
We dissect the thing,
and we're
cut right
addressing-
to.
Yes, cut
And
it right.
sometimes the cut gotta be deep. You know, you might not like it, but it's for everybody's benefit at the end of the day. So Jay, right? Yeah. So we got a text message after hours.
So I received a message first from the guest, just kind of inquiring, what time the show was. Is it local time? Like 7? No, it's 8 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I always say on the ads,
Right.
and it's all over the flyers. Eastern Standard Time. So Eastern Standard Time is 7 p.m. So not
Yep.
the entire Caribbean is 8 o'clock right now. So Jamaica, which is a unique place, unique country, island, they are on the same time zone as us for some reason. So our executive producer is watching us right now. So he's
We're
going
on
to
a
find
bad
out what's
behavior.
happening because he's surprised. He's going to be as surprised as we were.
Right.
So I received a message. So I answered him on the platform that I normally talk to him because he was
Right.
asking me the question on a different platform, which I've never communicated with him on. So I'm just giving you some context just so you know, like, where this is all coming from.
Yeah.
So generally when we reach out to guests ahead of time. This particular guest, it was way in November when our season started, as you all know, and they were given like a platform for all the choices of dates. He says, sneaking a peek. He was given. Wait a minute, he's supposed to be somewhere special right now.
Yeah, you know what? Let's interrupt, and you know what? Wish him and his beautiful, beautiful wife a happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Teresa.
Sam George, to the Georges.
Right. All right, now continue. Sorry.
All right, so, anyways, I like to talk a lot, and this is, this just gives us an opportunity to chat. So, way back in November, as I was saying, he was given the opportunity. He was pretty much given like all the dates.
Yep.
Choose. It's free reign for you to choose before we reached out to all of these other guests. Which one do you want? February, around the Caribbean and most of the Caribbean and South America, they have Carnival in February. So I wasn't looking for this particular artist to choose February because it's a very busy time.
Right.
They chose beginning of February. Well, second week, which is this week. Right. So I said, oh, maybe they're not busy. Let's go with it. Okay. I got a message. I messaged them back after 11 because I realized, oh my gosh, the show's tomorrow. Let me just message them. What is it? Why are they asking this question? Yes, sir. The show is live. It airs at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. your time, your local time. And then please be in studio early, as we always ask them half an hour early. I didn't hear from them and for another 3 hours. I didn't actually see it until I woke up, that bathroom break that people take during the night. 3 o'clock in the morning, I saw the message. It was sent at like minutes to 2 this morning. Was he expecting me to be up at 2 o'clock?
That's like our 24-hour service. I didn't know about that.
So anyway, saw the message and it was, I'm going to be out of the country. I'm landing at 8 o'clock. I should be ready for 8:30. Can you do it at 9? Because I can't make it for 8.
Oh. Rude. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to bring up with this guest, and not just this guest, I mean, like, I think he kind of opened my eyes to see a lot of things. I could tell that I'm grown when I have a problem with a lot of things that, used to, I guess, pleasure my eyes, what we call eye candy, stuff like that, right? For me, watching and this, I was going to ask this artist this, so don't think because he's not there, I'm saying these things. Trust me. If you know me, I'm gonna speak my mind. I have an issue with somebody that's older than me to be portraying certain things that I expect somebody younger than me to be portraying. I grew up in a household where I was too young to understand what Sparrow was saying, but I was singing every Sparrow song. The issue with that is I'm singing Sparrow songs, not knowing what I'm saying, but obviously the adults understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mask. I don't expect when I'm 20 years old, Sparrow would probably, I don't know, 40, 50 years old. I don't know how old Sparrow is, right? To be showing a Gin and Gina video remix edition of Gin and Gina in
Gin
song.
and Dinah
I'll
and
just say it, you know, it just
Dinah, like vagina, like
you
I
know,
think
and
that's
showing off like Sparrow,
yes,
you
that's
know,
what it
keep it,
was. Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, keep it cordial, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it's bad enough that we have to walk on the road as men every day and see women just walking naked. And the first time I whenever I get up and I turn this thing on, any of the social media platform I go, first thing I see is a butt in my face. Um, I don't mind a butt in my face if it's there with me, but
Mm-hmm.
like to see it everywhere I go, like you know, I mean, it's kind of too much. So my issue is this: to see an older person still portraying that, like, what are you doing?
So give a little context. Look, give a little background as to what you're really referring to,
Should I
and
play the
then
video? Well,
well,
maybe it's not a good idea to play the video. Okay, so
I
my
don't
whole thing
think
is this:
do we have that video though?
we have some videos of his here,
Yeah,
but okay, I don't want to promote that. But
yeah.
my whole thing is this: for me, and I don't expect everybody to be like me or think like me or any of those things, right? But I'm a man and I got three kids. I got two daughters, right? I don't know if he has kids. I would assume that he has kids. Probably has daughters. I'm not saying as an artist, I would never tell somebody to paint this way or write that way. But listen, man, you got kids. I'm pretty sure you probably have grandkids or nephews, nieces. Mask your music. You know what I mean? You come from a generation where artists was creative, where they mastered the music. They took the time to pen their stuff. You could still take what you learn and use it now. You don't have to write a whole story because music has dumbed down now, like you get to your points real quick. As a professional, you should be able to do that. I don't think you should be showing girls twerking in your video at 65, man. Like, come on.
I think you know what might be. I'm speaking for the artists or trying to get into their head, and for people that do this. I think what it is that they believe that this is trendy and it's what's selling, you know.
Right.
So he's gonna do that in his own way to sell that, you know, kind of like the nasty business. You know, they do something that's trendy to be in the limelight.
Right.
But for this particular artist, I think it's something that he's done several times, and you're saying that you're doing this and it's not getting you to places that you
Right.
want to be. Maybe you're doing the same thing over and over and it's not getting the result you want. So maybe you should try something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's an Einstein quote around that, you know, doing the same thing, getting the same results.
Right.
Kind of like, it's crazy.
Madness, man. It
Madness.
is. It is. Now, even nasty business. Like, there's certain artists I listen to, there's certain artists I love. We had Ridge on the show. You know what I mean? I love certain songs. I love music on a whole, but obviously not gonna play that in the car. My daughter's there, right? I'll listen to that on my own accord. I do not have a problem with your topics. I do not have a problem with what you're trying to what message you're trying to get across, but you can do it in a way where it can be unique. It could still be nasty business, and it could be different. Not because I'm just gonna say an artist says, "Girl, I want to push my in your," doesn't mean you have to come and say, "Well, girl, I want to touch you." You don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Sex has always sell from day one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the first song I ever heard, which I don't know what the first song I ever heard, but I'm pretty sure the first song I ever heard had something in there to do with, you know
some
what I mean?
sexual innuendo, right?
Right.
Some
But it's how you
hidden
mask.
message. Yeah.
It's how you mask it. Right.
So is it because I'm just playing devil's advocate with you because I'm just trying to tease out some information. So is it because of the person's age where you find it inappropriate, or is it because it's inappropriate in general?
Well,
period?
I mean, it is inappropriate, period, right? But we do live in a world where this place is corrupted. Whether you want to say it or not, we live in a corrupted system, right? So, you know, you have places where, well, before you had places where you could go and hear certain things. Now you hear certain things everywhere, right? It's almost like there's no more privacy or respect. Or I don't know what it is, but again, it's not. Sex sells. We used to watch movies back in the day, what they would call soft porn. To us, that was hard back in the 90s.
I wasn't allowed to sit and watch Young and the Restless with my grandmother. It was like, close your eyes, turn your face,
They kiss it.
block your eye,
They kiss
you know.
it.
And I was like, it's Young and the Restless, you know. A sex scene or a kissing scene was a huge thing,
right?
So
I get it. We are getting to a, you know, a nastier era, but again, you can be unique. You don't have to say, because I say it's a black iPhone. You don't have to come out and say it's a black iPhone. You could say it's an iPhone that's black. Or you don't even have to say it's black. You could just say, hey, it's an iPhone. Or you could just say it's a black phone. You see how many different ways to say that this is an iPhone? Anyway, I got that off my chest.
So basically, we feel that, you know, we wanted to ask that question, like, why are you portraying these images when you're at this age and at this stage in your game, when you've been around for over 20 years, obviously, in the game. You've been around. And if we played his videos or his music, you would know his music. He's been around. He's been in the game.
Yeah.
And why, you know, do this now when the world is evolving so fast that you're still stuck on this page and you're not moving? Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, we got
Beanie Man and the Doubles.
Yes, bring it in.
I wear my Trini hat willfully.
Oh, gosh.
I wear my Trini hat willfully. And big up Jay Fire. He's going to be on our show in March.
In the future.
So I'm just Trini down today because I heard a comment.
So that's why you were, you know, it never clicked. That's why you were in the Trini.
Hey.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's get into it. First of all, that whole interview, I don't know if I'm not a Benny Man fan, okay? I love some of his music, but I'm not a fan of Benny. I've always been a bounty killer general from day one. I have a problem with the way he moves, the way he acts, the way he speaks. It's like DMX says, I don't like nothing about Drake. I don't like his haircut. I don't like how he speaks. I don't like where he's from. I don't like what he eats.
Yeah.
I was watching this interview and I don't know if it's just me, but did he seem drunk or high or some type, or like he was on some type of medication or something? It did not seem normal to me.
To me, he did. I watched it and I listened to it over and over. To me, he was not. It wasn't portraying himself like the authentic Jamaican self.
Yeah.
And he was, to me, he was like they would say
something else.
He was in Jamaican, like Jamaicans would say, he was speaking. So he was trying to speak like a American, right? And it was the audience that he was addressing. There was a white man, there was a black American, and there was another like lady. I think he was trying to play into their script or whatever it is that they were trying to play into. And he did have a spliff in his hand, but I didn't see him smoking it. It didn't look lit. It wasn't one that was lit or pre-lit. I think he was just trying to portray something that was like not Beanie Man's character.
So he's trying to do that Buju thing over. You know, like Buju has that thing about him, but you see, Buju Buju can
Use
flex anywhere.
Yes, and so
Right?
and Cartel,
Oh
they
yeah.
have an educated side to them. Like
Yep.
they have the intellectual side
Yep.
that they know
They
how
know
to
how to
speak
speak.
proper
Yeah.
English,
Mm-hmm.
and they know how, it
That's
depends
right.
on what company you're in. When you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, that comment
Yeah.
was
He's trying.
way far-fetched.
It wasn't the only
No pun intended for fetch for the dog.
for the
Anyway.
fetch. Oh gosh. But
Yeah,
it wasn't just that comment about the doubles, which did not make any sense. Like
I like it. I like it. It tastes good, but I wouldn't eat it. Huh?
I don't eat anything the dogs don't eat. You contradicted yourself 4 times in one friggin' sentence, bro.
Yeah. So dogs eat all kinds of stuff that are nasty. So you're gonna eat everything the dog eats, the nastiness?
Like the man said, yo, Benny man, dog eat woman front. I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah. And
like
everything else that is
everything else. Then he said he gave Cartel a big break. I was like, when? Where? Did I miss something? Like, he was all over the place.
Yeah, no. So it was
definitely
not authentic. It was just Beanie Man looking for clout, like they say now in social media. He's looking for it. He's not relevant anymore. Cartel came out and taken the shine away from a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
So they're trying to compete for that shine.
Right.
And because Cartel is who he is, he may not come back to the level where he was at, but he was always a businessman. He knew how to get that attention from people and social media.
The man is dissing Beanie Man in ways that he's just making his songs. I'm listening to the songs and I'm like, listen to the punches. But he's not calling him out. But he's taking. The man said, he said the line in this song. He has a song called "I'm Out," and in the line he goes something about a circus. He aim blind, killing clown, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? That's a straight shot, but he's not calling you out.
Honestly,
and that's just the educated way to go at each other. So
yeah.
But what do you think of this whole King of Dancehall thing, though? Like
it's funny because I was having this discussion with my husband, who was like, the King of Dancehall is Bob Marley. Hello, Bob Marley is not dancehall, so we can't go there. And okay, so Cartel is his artist, was his artist. He is under the belief, the notion with many people that this person is not Cartel. I believe it is. I believe that he has that medical condition, Graves' disease, which will change your facial features, change your voice, and your bone structure.
Right.
So, people are questioning. He didn't have a bow leg before. He didn't sound like that before.
Had a bow leg.
Like, not as much, but he's older now, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't have the exercise that he did before.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I thought the same thing that your husband thought, because the funny thing is, I'm a huge Vybz Kartel fan. And why? Because of his lyrics. The thing the guy says, it blows my mind to hear that in dancehall. I'm used to that in hip hop.
He's a lyricist for sure.
Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of his, and it's not recently. This is going back when they had the feud with like Movado. I actually like Movado first, until one day I just decided I'm gonna listen to Cartel, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, are you kidding me? So I'm on the same thing as your husband. I'm like, oh, that's not Cartel. But me, I think everything is AI, just like I thought the last president is. I still maintain the last president is a damn AI. I don't care. So I think a lot of things is AI. So yeah, he was a freaking AI.
You mean the one who's always sleeping and can't remember what he's saying?
Yeah. Listen, not to go off topic, okay? Today you watch the man. And the American people. Then he goes off and you could ask him about a boy. Then he goes off and talks about a donkey, and then he just falls asleep in the middle of the conversation.
That's age.
Very next day, The man is hopping and skipping to a plane. It's like
he got enough sleep, and they probably popped him a pill, a Molly or something. Like,
I suspect you're working for them too, you know.
Back to cartel for a minute.
Back to cartel for a minute. Yeah.
So like even things like things that he's involved in, things that he's accepting where he wouldn't have accepted, like one, Mavado and him are like cool now. Other one would be him, like, you know, embracing another man. You know how Jamaicans feel about the whole homophobic thing.
Yeah.
The man bowing down to him on his knees, that was like a huge kind of like, what is going on? This is not Vibes Cartel.
But that's the way
yes.
In Ghana, that's how they greet each other.
Yes. I understand that. Jamaicans, not necessarily. There was a whole debate about that, about the man bowing down to him and like, what is that and all that stuff. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, people are thinking it's not him because of the mannerisms and things. I said, listen, if you've never been, I've never been in jail, but I've spoken to people that have been in jail, and he speaks on it all the time. I've been in jail for 13 years.
Yep.
It changes the person.
Of course.
Times have changed, and you're like, you have to go with what's going now, and you have to build back. You have to kind of build a new personality. Because
he's come back to 3 grown kids. Well, you know what I mean? Grown ass kids. Like, yeah.
An era of social media that is totally different.
Yeah. The funny thing is, a lot of people expected him to be the same as he went in. And I mean, I can't really blame them. It's like you see one thing of somebody and you just expect that from them. But people do change. Situations do change people.
That's
you know, like just having kids. Like for instance, like I said, my eye candy. I used to love, you know, what, a woman in a bathing suit. Yeah, I'm watching that guy. Yo, put on your sunglasses. Now it's like, yo, I don't have to look at that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you change as you. Well, some of us anyway. We change as we get older, man or woman.
Age, age, circumstances, life experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and like even his choice of woman, like sit down, and his analogy, like the way he analyzes it and breaks it down, is like, she was there for me.
Yep.
The people didn't know that she was there in 2013, and she's been around, and she's been helping me through this process.
Yep.
You know, and she was a key player in getting him out. And where was everyone else when these things were happening? So why not give her the respect and have her on your arm? Because she earned that.
Yeah, she ride with you. And she's going to be the key player to get him. What do you think? Come on, listen. Cartel just came out of jail. Cartel has been nominated for a Grammy. Cartel is in Miami right now. You think if Cartel was with one of those girls that he had before, that would happen? Any of these things? Come on, that visa, man, she's behind that 100%. Her and her people, them. So she will get him to places where Beanie Man won't get into.
I feel she comes from a rich family as well.
Yes.
You wouldn't have not, like, I mean, that wouldn't have happened if she wasn't from a rich family. Like, she's rich, he's rich, and they were like, okay, well, he has money. We don't care if he's black and he's Jamaican. And
he has his own money, right?
So just want to give the audience, the viewers, that WhatsApp number. I think we're tapped into that now, right?
The WhatsApp number?
Yeah,
we're tapped into the WhatsApp number.
We can check it because Sam's not here today.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give that WhatsApp number. If anybody wants to chime in on these conversations, it's 617-329-9434. Again, 617-329-9434. I'm going to say it again later on in the show. We'll see if we can get a banner. If not, I know.
I was trying to see the banners there.
We're all we're doing a one-man show behind the scene.
What's the number again?
617
329
329-9434. There we go. So if you have any questions, or if you want to chime in, if you want to send a text or voice note, send that to the WhatsApp. We'll listen to it. We'll share it, and you'll be part of Dissect Entertainment.
All right. Yeah, we have no Nika today. We have no comments coming on our screen yet, but it's all good.
It's
So,
okay.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so that's
Well,
go ahead.
so can I like circle back to the whole idea of being scantily clad? I use that word this week.
What does that mean?
Scantily clad, being like, barely wearing any clothes, just showing things. Kanye West's wife.
Oh boy. Yes.
On the Grammys, on the red carpet, to which they were not invited.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. They weren't invited, and taking pictures on the people them red carpets.
Wow.
So, for those of you who don't know, she was the wife. I don't know her name. That lady, mystery lady.
Mm-hmm.
She was kind of like, they were taking pictures, and they're like, let's see it. Take off your coat. Take off your coat. She had this probably like chinchilla coat on, fur coat, whatever it was. And she turns her back to them, and she starts like motioning like she's doing a striptease kind of thing, pulling her coat down, see her shoulders, and then it comes up. She's wearing a see-through mesh flesh tone dress. Everything's showing. Okay? I spoke of this. I must have spoken about it a little too much that it came up in my Temu feed, and I found the dress for $3 and I don't remember.
For what?
$3 and change. But when I mentioned it, somebody was like, well, maybe she bought it somewhere else. But of course, Temu, China, is going to recreate this dress in a hot minute.
Listen, she didn't buy it nowhere else. This rich people ain't spending money like that.
That's true. Like, look, Cardi got me on the whole Fashion Nova thing.
Yes, they don't spend money like that. People trying to look like them spending money.
So the dress, $3.47.
Damn. For $300.
They call it what? Sheer tights bodysuit, sexy full body nylon fishnet. So I sent it to my husband, like, look at this foolishness. And he says, everybody's doing it. He's like, that's how women choose to portray themselves now. So why they hating on the women? And it's true. It's right. He's right. There's women that are like normal women going out on average nights and they're wearing nothing. And that's what we were talking about. Like,
that is so true.
Where's the self-respect? Where's the mystery? Anyways?
Here's my issue. Okay, my issue is not. I know it should be, but it's not about what Kanye West's wife is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye clearly knows who Kanye is. Kanye runs a church. My whole thing is this.
Does he still run the church?
Well, whether he is or not, he did. So, he has some type of knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. My whole thing is, okay, I get it. You want to be a fashion model and everything. You never used any of these ex-women of yours before to do this. How come you have her as your poppy?
Yeah.
Like, she's always naked. He will be fully clothed up, jacket up, and she's wearing nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
I don't get it. It's almost like, I mean, I have my own thoughts on that. I'm not
Let's hear it.
My whole thing is this. You've been hurt so much that this woman you're with right now, you don't love her. You're just with her because you're just with her. And you just use her for whatever it is. There's no way I could love somebody and do that to them. And I don't know where her brain is, but again, this is something we were talking about the last two shows. Yeah. Mental issues in a relationship, right? Like
abuse. It's abuse.
Mental abuse in a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if that's what she's suffering, but that's what it looks like, or are you just willing to just do this because it's Kanye?
Right. So in the comments, people were like, or even like verbally, people like out loud, people are saying, "Can't you see that he's abusing her?" Like he literally said, like leaned over and must have said to her, "Okay, that's enough," and then she put it back on.
Right.
If you saw the clip, he leaned over, said something to her, and then she put it back up. And so, but they're saying, but she has her own mind. She's her own grown woman. But abuse and mental health is a real thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're not saying that's what's going on, but that's what it looks like.
Sure does.
That's what it looks like. And
it does.
I don't know, like it just does not make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a little much. But not only that is happening. I saw Kirk Franklin twerking the other day.
Again?
What do you mean again? Like, wait, where am
the first time he's done that? I don't even Kirk Franklin, I don't even believe. I believe the fact that yes, we are all sinners, but when you continue to and you profess to be a man of God in that way, in that fashion,
he's never been.
And he does these things, and he cusses out his kid, and all these things. Yes, we're all human beings. Yes, you could always run back to God and ask for forgiveness and be forgiven. But how many times? How many times are you gonna do this?
I know that from day one. That first album, Stump. I remember that. I was like, that's not godly
music. Yeah, it's not godly music.
Yeah, that's what I said. And everybody's like, oh, times are changing. And God, I go, yeah, I get the idea of trying to get people into your church, which that's a whole different conversation. But that's not godly.
Yeah.
And once you start touring doing those things, man, listen. That's a lot. So this is not the first time.
No, it's not the first time he's done that. That's part of his thing.
First, not only Puff Daddy just messed up my past life, because I feel like every rapper is a liar. No, you tell me Kirk Franklin been twerking before, dude?
Yeah.
Wow. That is wild.
Yeah, that's his thing. Oh, Thank you for those who are making comments and liking things. Ishani Emmanuel, Patricia Fontaine. Thank you very much
for commenting.
Hey, I'm seeing them. Our lights at the top of the screen there. I don't know what
I am not seeing anything.
I just saw it and something said, let me hover over it and see. I don't know the back end of this stuff, but
listen,
thank you very much for commenting and making us feel like we're not alone tonight.
I'm in the control room. I'm seeing nothing. No Facebook, nothing.
Yeah, Facebook is there.
So how did you see? How you seen that? Anyway. It's Sam's fault. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault, Sam. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your dinner.
Sound like the people at
there it is.
Mandarin. Enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay.
Big ups from them and to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching me. I feel like I got company now.
Right? Well, that wasn't good enough. But anyways, it's okay.
You're always good enough, but it's just I feel blinded. Like I really can't see anything. You're seeing comments, I don't see anything.
You usually see it across like on your screen. It's okay.
But now I'm actually seeing the show.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So 20 minutes ago.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You know we can talk forever.
I know we can talk forever. No. Okay. Yesterday I was listening to something interesting. I actually listened to 3 or 4 songs. 3 songs. One was Marshall, one was Kess, one was Young Brother.
Same rhythm?
I want to say it's the same rhythm.
That's a big the Big Links rhythm, the one that's causing controversy for Trinidad Killer, the Eskimo song that he did.
I'm really not part of this world. What? Oh, he has an Eskimo song.
Hold on.
Honestly, I have not listened to soca apart from what I mentioned and Bungie Gallant.
Marvelous. Where have you been? Are you living under a rock?
I haven't listened to nothing. I haven't even listened to Dominica Calypso.
I've been sending the videos in the chat.
Man, you know where I'm at. I'm in the studio. It's just from here back to I'm not paying attention.
Okay. Young brother, Kes, Marshall, and
there's the next one, right?
Yeah,
there's the next artist.
Big Links.
Oh,
so
okay.
The rhythm is called Big Links rhythm. So initially, the rhythm was made for these three artists, and I think maybe one or two other artists that sung on the rhythm. The people who made the rhythm, I think they sang. Their names are Big Links too. The rhythm was created for them. Trinidad Killer, who we all know is controversial, loves to stir up and start trouble. He decided, so he's in New York right now.
Right.
And so he jumps on the rhythm and comes up with a wicked song that is going to be playing everywhere in Trinidad. And it already is.
Right.
It's already hit over 1 million views.
Oh, wow.
One, because of the controversy. Okay, so he sang on the rhythm without permission. Remember, we always talk about this on our show. Getting copyright rights, getting the right to sing on somebody's rhythm.
Yep.
Normally, remember how we always say, oh, nobody does it in the islands. They need to get on it. They need to get on it. This man goes and does it. And because they don't like him, it's a problem for them.
Wow.
And they know his song is like blowing up. So they're like, oh, you have no rights to this. You have no right to that. Like, you can't do this. And they made him they told him to take down the song, which he did off of his page. He came back with a fake apology, like the Beanie Man apology. Apologizing, like he chewed them out, he cussed them off, blah blah blah. And then he came with this fake apology. I'm sorry for doing this. I should have asked, blah blah blah. Then he came out with the song again on a different rhythm, and it's still licking hard. Guess who jumped on it?
An artist?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, wow.
Nicki Minaj, who loves Instagram drama.
Yep.
She jumped on it and she did she gave them a little. Oh, this is Eskimo season. You know how her voice is.
Yeah.
And they put it in an intro for her song, for his song. Then she said, all right, get to 1 million views and I'll write you a verse. Wow. He got to 1 million views within like 2 weeks. And so I guess it was yesterday or whatever, yesterday or sometime this week, she was like, I didn't. He's like, "Where's my rhythm, Nikki? You said you're gonna give me no. Where's my line? Where's my track, my thing?" Right. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were gonna get to 1 million likes so quickly." She says, "So when do you need it by?" He's like yesterday, Nikki. You said you were gonna do it
right
yesterday. I need it right now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I need to know how much time you're gonna give me. He's like, I need it now. Like it's carnival season, right? He didn't say that, but like I'm saying, Nikki, you already know what time it is.
Yeah.
He needs it right now. So anyway, she said she's gonna follow through with her whatever gesture and her thing, and she's gonna give him a line. So
because they don't like him, they
cut him off, but he's doing bigger than them right now.
That's
and he's going to be even bigger because now the American population is going to be...
It's going to be in it, yeah.
In the song.
Just the fact that she's on there, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway...
But that's not where I was going with that, but...
Wow, where were you going with it? And they spelled the word Eskimo wrong when they did it on the video. They spelled it Eskimo wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. They shouldn't even been using the word Eskimo because it's politically incorrect to use that word. But anyways.
2025, boy.
Go ahead.
According to Cartel and we're alive.
Yeah.
No, so no, I wasn't going there, but now I'm actually gonna look into Trinidad Killer and all that.
Mm-hmm.
No, so I was listening to the song, and when I was listening to it, it took me so far, it's crazy. I was listening to Young Brother. Like I love the Coco T song. I love
Mm-hmm.
that song. Yes song? I love
Mm-hmm.
that song. So I was listening to Young Brother, and I'm like, why does that sound like the same song?
Oh, the 1970s song?
No, no, no. Like it just sounds like the same song. Like
Oh,
Kes
here we
song
go.
sounds like Young Brother song. That's what I was saying to myself. So I'm like, why does it sound like the same? So I'm like, okay, must be the same writer. Then here comes Marshall. I didn't even know Marshall had a song on it. So I'm like, okay. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, wait, no, something ain't right. So now, if you take those songs and you put them together, it's actually one story.
Mm.
Like all the three songs, it's
Mm.
one story. And then not only that, those I don't know Marshall's song, but two of the other songs already existed. Like
Yes.
the Coco T song, it's an old tune.
It sounds like an old tune, yeah. The
Yeah,
other one, the Young Brother, they discovered that's also
it's
like
not too
word for
old.
word.
Yeah, that song that came out like 4 years
19
ago.
no, there was 1970 something. I gotta send you. I haven't sent you.
The Coco T one is from 1970 something.
No, the Young Brother one, the
Same
sweetest bend
tune?
over.
Well, somebody else sang it about four or
Wow,
5 years ago. He looked kind
that,
of Indianish, the guy.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Consider that?
I think so. It was a soca song.
Hmm. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll have to
that's
do
what
my
I'm
research.
like, come listen. I always like again the Kes song. It just from the first time it was sent to me, I was like, oh, I love this song. It just kind of stuck there, you know what I mean? And then Young Brother, I was like, I listened to Young Brother because I heard everybody talking about it, but I'm just so used to him doing his video things. Like I
What
don't
are
want to
you
hear him.
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't want to hear him sing
his
so. I was like,
MC
I'm just gonna
days.
say some foolishness. But I was like, wow, I was actually impressed. So
I think it was
yeah,
written for Marshall originally. They said,
okay.
and they gave it to him, and he did well.
Mm.
And when he's singing live, actually, he sounds good. I didn't think he could sing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm waiting to hear
Big
him
up to him
sound
for that.
live, sing live," because
Yeah,
I don't know if he could sing, and he can. He
yeah.
has
Big
the
up to him for
pitchy.
that.
He could do the pitches. Yeah,
Yeah. But I think it's probably all one writer or one copier
I know. Hmm.
or
But
whatever.
that's
One
another.
copycat.
Yeah, and this is why I wanted to get Orlando Octave on the show. Like he's a good one for dissects.
Right. Oh yeah. Maybe one day.
Hopefully one day.
Maybe one day. And he won't cancel on us like anyway. This is a little game we should play. We said we're gonna play last week.
Amongst
We didn't play.
ourselves?
Yes, why not? You know, I'm pretty sure people want to know more about your life, like, you know. So why not tell them
Okay.
more?
All right, okay, cool.
We didn't play last week,
I'm
right?
not good at answering questions on the spot, but let's
What
see.
do you
Maybe.
mean? Oh, so you like put people under pressure, you see? You know,
Yeah.
they
Well,
tell
they
you
said
don't
yes. We
if
asked them, and they said
if
yes.
if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones.
We asked them before the show, and they say yes.
Okay, so the viewers that's watching Dissect that I cannot seem to see, I wish I could share it. So, but anyway, if you guys want to hear Joel answers for quick cuts, just send a love emoji or something.
Where are my quick cuts? Where are my quick? I wasn't prepared for this.
Don't worry, I'm prepared. I could ask all the questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. This one I would never ever ask a Dissect guest, but I'm going to ask a Dissect host. What?
I know what it is. Go ahead.
What is it?
My celebrity crush.
Damn it. You know me too. Yeah, girl, you know me well, don't you? Go ahead.
I do have a celebrity crush, but
go ahead. Who's your celebrity crush?
I do. It's Ice Cube.
Ice Cube?
I know.
Wow, I didn't expect that. Ice Cube?
I
Nothing
know.
wrong
I
with that,
know.
though.
I know.
Nothing wrong with that, but damn,
He's
okay.
like gangster cool. Like he just, you know, I like him. He's just smooth.
Ice Cube remind me of my uncle.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he is an uncle now, but
Yeah.
I've always liked Ice Cube. Like he has this like way about him.
I never knew that. I don't think so.
You do.
Wow,
Well, you never knew that. Now you know. And so does everyone else on social media.
Damn, Ice Cube. All right.
Yes.
You see that Laventille thing is coming out more and more every Saturday.
I like a little gangster,
Gangster
little shy, gangster boogie going on.
Oh gosh. All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask me one, or am I continuing?
What's your celebrity crush? Okay, we're gonna go pound for pound. You give it to me, and I give it back to you.
Celebrity crush.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name again? I forget the name. You know, Megan.
Well, you can't be your crush.
No, but I ain't seen her in a while. Megan.
Megan Good.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It used to be Brandy, and I met Brandy.
Oh, okay.
And that was dope. Can I say how I met Brandy?
Please tell me how you met Brandy.
You remember my friend Mark, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Mark and I was walking New York. I'll make it quick. And Mark goes, hey, something is going on in the store over there. So I go, what store? Then we looked, and there's like a whole bunch of people in like a circle. I'm like, what the hell's going on there? Then he goes, yo, it's Brandy. I'm like, Brandy? He goes, yeah, Brandy. So this is me. Excuse me, please. Patting my way through the crowd. Mark right next to me. Like, Mark is like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? I walk straight into the bouncer, okay? Like, this is the bouncer. Okay, well, this is the bouncer, and this is me. Okay, this is my head. This is like the bouncer's chest. Not even his chest, his stomach, his belly button. So I walk straight into him. What's up, little man? Nothing. What up? he goes. You can't come through here. I'm like, why not? Brandy's over there. He goes, yeah, you can't come through there. She goes, it's cool. Let him in. I go, see, it's cool. Let him in. I go, let's go, Mark. I walked in.
Wow.
Coolest friggin' person. I walked in.
Yeah, she seems real cool.
Yeah, I go.
And that was a
Brandy?
long time ago.
A
so
very
she
long
must
time
have
ago.
been really young. Like
She was young. Yeah. That the song that just came out. Like she was on the second single was out.
Okay.
After Wanna Be Down, the second single after that was out. And then she's like, I go, what up, Brandy? And she goes, nothing. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Just getting to say hi.
Please tell me you got her signature, and please tell me
I got an autograph for my sister Shanna.
Okay. She still has it, right?
I don't know if she still has it. I hope she, but I don't know if she still has it. But yeah. And then Mark goes to me, yo, bro, I think Brandy likes you. I go, of course, bro. Brandy wants me, bro.
You guys
pop my
teenage
collar and walk
hormones
out.
raging.
What do you mean, guy? So yeah, that's my celebrity crush, Megan and Brandy.
Okay. All right. So we want to talk about meeting celebrities. How about
Okay.
I met a few.
We could do this all night, but go ahead.
I like this game. Pound for pound game.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually an ex of mine who we were out in New York, and Foxy Brown came into the store.
Oh, sweet.
And Foxy Brown was checking out my man. Who wanted to fight Foxy Brown for her man? Me.
Both of y'all from Trinidad, though.
Right? I was like, why should I iron up my man like that for? Why? Anyways, I could not step to Foxy Brown. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Foxy Brown. Everybody was like, wow, it's Foxy. She pulled up in her Mercedes. They pulled up in front of the shoe store, and it was in Brooklyn. And she just came in and was like looking at shoes and looking at my man at the same time. And I was like, no. Anyways, I didn't talk to her. We didn't talk to her. That was about it. But that was the encounter with me wanting to punch Foxy in the back of her neck.
Why, my co-host violent? Yes. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Okay. We should do that one day. Go back. I mean, like, we could sit down there with the celeb thing, because I could go on, but no, we're gonna stop that.
I met Masha one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met Masha Montano. I have a picture with him.
Oh wait. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I
In
seen that picture.
my hot and sexy days.
Yeah. I seen that picture.
Not
And
too
you have
long
one
ago.
with Super Blue too, and all of those guys.
Yeah, but that was just
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
Oh, Super Blue's not important.
He is. He's very important. A matter of fact,
Oh.
we could go there. We could say it now. We could say next week.
Next week, Super Blue's son will be here.
Yes.
Hopefully, he doesn't cancel.
Honestly,
I
we
gotta
just
stop
gotta
by.
tell him that it's the same time because he's from Jamaica.
Right.
So we gotta tell him it's not 8. It's not 7 o'clock. It's 8.
8 o'clock, right?
No, wait, it is
No,
7.
no,
It's
Jamaican.
7.
Yeah, Jamaican time is same as us.
I gotta actually reach out to him.
Yeah.
That reminds me, just tell him 7 o'clock here is 7 o'clock in Jamaica.
Okay, we're spoiling the game. Honesty or transparency?
Yeah. I can see somebody backstage waiting for a question, and like, I don't know why he doesn't just ask a question.
Look at his smile. Look at his smile. We can see you smiling.
He all stand up waiting. What's the next question they're gonna ask? Juicy question.
Okay, honesty or transparency?
I'm like the guest. I want to say both. I think I like transparency because with transparency comes honesty.
Right.
I believe. Yes.
Well, mine is always be honest to yourself, then you will never have a problem with me. So if you're honest to yourself, I take it you'll be honest with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
I don't have the questions in front of me, so go ahead.
You don't
You
have
caught
what?
me off guard. You caught me off guard. I wasn't like not prepared for this.
Oh, you don't have the questions.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Okay, so respect or loyalty and why?
Respect or loyalty. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say loyalty because when you have loyalty, when you're loyal to someone, chances are you respect the person. Like it should go hand in hand. You're loyal and you respect that person.
It should.
Should.
Yeah.
Yours? Because
respect.
Okay.
I don't care if you're not loyal to me, but you're gonna have to respect me.
Have to respect you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, because for me, loyalty, not a lot of people are loyal. But people can respect you and not be loyal to you. So
people can respect you but not be loyal to you, but people can be loyal to you and respect you.
Yeah,
but so that's why I chose loyalty.
Yeah, I choose respect.
All right. Respect.
Biggest risk. Oh boy, that one. Oof. Biggest
risk
you ever took.
I've taken many risks. The biggest one?
Yeah.
Now we're getting personal. I don't even want to answer these questions though.
Look at me. I'm like brainstorming here. Biggest risk. Come on. You can,
okay.
Yeah.
So my biggest risk is getting married for the second time. I got married twice. Being married, I knew what marriage was like the first time. And it was something that I didn't have any desire to ever do again based on, when one marriage ends, you're like, okay, I didn't like that. Right. But I'm never ever doing that again.
Oh gosh.
But I did. I took the risk again, and I think I took a big risk. But the way I went about it this time was a little bit different. I took my time to understand the person, and so the person, my husband, and I plunged into that, and I took another risk because you don't know the person. Sometimes you'll never know the person, right? So it is a risk getting into opening up yourself to someone and saying you're going to spend the rest of your life with them, right? So
that's true.
That's a huge risk.
Yeah. I can't copy your risk.
Don't copy it.
Mine was a big one too. Like, yeah, that was a risk. That was risky. Um,
I mean, the guests are vulnerable when they're saying these things. So why
yeah,
not?
I feel like them now. It's like, damn, we asked these questions. I can't even answer. I can't even answer this one. My biggest risk, I don't know. Mine is gonna like what pops in my head is music, and I know it's not my biggest risk. I've done like crazy, crazy things. I don't know why music is popping into my head, but I guess yeah, just I guess putting my all into my music. Remember when I left here and I went to Dominica in 96, 97, somewhere around there?
Mm-hmm.
That was a risk.
It was.
Yeah, I literally had to put my entire life, music, everything, future, everything in one place. So yeah, I guess that's my biggest risk. 1996.
Okay.
Don't reg-
Yeah, a lot of good came out of it.
Yeah.
And some sad times too.
Yes,
Sure.
most definitely. Okay, something that makes you laugh the hardest. This game is almost over.
All right, one more. Is that the last one? Oh, something that makes you laugh the hardest?
Yeah, something that makes you laugh
Or
the
something that
hardest.
has happened that makes you laugh the hardest.
Yes.
Hold on, let's take a drink. Oops.
Ooh.
I'm here. Something that makes you laugh the hardest.
Oh my god. Anything makes me laugh.
Me too. I laugh at everything. I just laugh all the time.
Oh my gosh. I have so many things that make me laugh. They all embarrassing. Cause I laugh at stupid things.
I laugh at people all the time. I laugh at people. I like to people watch and just make fun of people. I'm just bad like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's why everything is funny to me.
What
I make
makes
fun
me
of
laugh
people,
the
I make fun of
hardest?
myself. Ooh, okay. This is so silly, but it's just one of okay. I can't remember what guest we had that came on and said there was a joke that nobody else in the room get, but mom would just freaking
Yes, it's called a cheese joke.
right.
Or
So
something like that.
mine is kind of like that. It's stupid. It's like kind of like how Trilogy came out and said his too. Mine is stupid. So there's this movie. I believe it's called The Runner, right? And The Runner, the movie is about like what do you call these people? Like they got like some have Down syndrome. Like they're slow. They have
Special
different.
needs.
Yeah, so there's many different things. Who's everyone wheelchair, like all these different things, right? So almost to the end of the movie, there's a race. So the race is like, you have guys that's running, and this craziest thing is this one guy won the race. He just, I don't know where he got the power from, but he just bolted and passed everybody. So he busts through the friggin' thing and he's peeling off the thing off him. So everybody's like, congratulations. He looks at everybody, for what? And he's putting, I'm like, that is the funniest thing I ever seen.
So he didn't understand that he won the race?
He didn't understand he won the race.
Because he's so special needs? Is that
right? So he's literally peeling off the thing. For what? Like, what the hell you guys are congratulating me for? And to me, that was just the funniest thing ever. And that replays in my mind every now and then. So I'm in tears now thinking about it.
My goodness.
All right, okay, I'm done.
I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing any funny moments. I have too many.
Yeah, mine's so stupid. You ever see somebody fall and just roll down? Okay, this has been Dissect. We gotta go.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show tonight.
Yes,
I did. I really did. I think, as we said before, we'd like to do this kind of thing, again. And
it's good. It's good.
It's good.
And man, Jay, I thought obviously I can't know everything about you. Just like you can't know everything.
The Ice Cube thing, you didn't like that was
yeah,
like,
yo, honestly, you prove it to me you're more gangster every day.
You know, they say nice girls. Like,
any one of y'all messing with me out there, I'm gonna get my co-host.
Yeah, I was about to. That Foxy Brown.
Yeah. You hear that, Foxy? Yeah.
No, yeah. With all jokes aside, you know what? My brother, people always like, they laugh and they're like, oh, I tell people that when my brother used to get into fight, my little brother, who's 5 years younger than me, used to get into fights. He'd run. He's like, I'm gonna get my sister, and they laugh. Your sister? What can your sister do? Right. I roll up on them. I grew up with brothers, and I was taught how to fight. So I may look like this, but I think fight.
I think we did a different show. Yeah. We have the right name, Dissect, cutting into things, but I think we need a different show.
Yeah, we will. We know what we want, what we wanted to do, kind of thing. We've been talking about.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. And then,
all right. So
we are our best guests.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
So, I don't know where the banner would be.
That's good. Well, next week we have Blue Lion on. He is a dancehall artist from Jamaica. As mentioned, he is Super Blue's son, and that's the uniqueness about him. He's Jamaican, and his father's Trinidadian, and that's a whole story by itself. We'll let it come out how it comes out, like as we discussed this week. You know, it's gonna be a great interview, I think.
I believe so.
Dancehall, because we usually have soca artists.
Yes.
We had Selena on, and now we haven't had a dancehall artist in a while.
I definitely need to get some more of them out here. So, on behalf of the Dissect family, Sam and Teresa, congratulations, happy anniversary, and don't do anything that I would do. Matter of fact, do everything I would do. This has been Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist.
And I am Jewel. I was going to say, how does he know what you would do? But anyways, we'll find out more next show.
Anniversary thing. Have ice cream, and make sure you guys have, what do you call that thing again? The sweet stuff, lollipops.
Good night.
Good night.
So I'm Janine Zabi across.
I'm Janelle Zabi. And we're Zabi Street.
So this is what you need on the inside and we're ready to come.
Are you, Jewel? You know I'm hidden talents that you're not talking about.
Let's get to the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Joe.
Yeah.